Back when I was in college, I used to feel so overwhelmed. I was the type of person that couldn't get myself to do any work, and I would just procrastinate on all of my assignments. I would just wait until the day before something was due and then cram, whether it was homework or an exam, and just try to grind it out right before it was due. And this made me feel so stressed out and overwhelmed about life. Every week it felt like I had to prep for two exams, do three homework assignments, catch up on these 50 unread emails. And I quite frankly just didn't know where to start until I started using my weekly planning system, which honestly saved my GPA, my confidence, and my sanity. Most people aren't bad at time management, they're bad at attention management. And what I mean by that is, as humans, our brains are only really good at doing one thing at a time. But if our brain is managing our entire to do list all at once, there's no wonder that we can't get ourselves to do anything. You can think of your brain as having 50 different browser tabs open. Your brain would work much more effectively if you just had one tab open at a time. So the way you can organize your your tasks in your brain is by using a weekly planning system. It only takes 10 minutes out of your week, and it can absolutely transform your life from chaos to clarity. The first step that you're going to do is pick a time every week. I do this on Sunday afternoons. You're going to do a brain dump. So, a brain dump means you just list out all the different tasks that you need to do for the upcoming week. So, this includes your homework, your exams, any deadlines, presentations. It could, you should include your social activities. You should include even your random life events like doing your laundry and making your bed and cooking. All of these things should go into this brain dump. Just list out everything that you need to do for the upcoming week. And then what you're going to do is prioritize. So, what I want you to do is pick the three highest leverage tasks out of your brain dump, and just write them out. Or if you already wrote them out, then just circle them or underline them or highlight them or something. So these tasks are the high leverage tasks, and the things I want you to think about when you just decide what is high leverage is one, the urgency. Is this something that needs to be done earlier? Or is is this something that's really valuable to do? Is this going to be something that helps me accomplish my goals? Once you determine what those high leverage tasks are, I want you to schedule in when to do them. So for scheduling, I like to use Google Calendar or Notion, but you can use any software that's out there. Back in the day, I actually used to use an Excel sheet to track this. And I want you to schedule in for your three high leverage tasks down to the hour at which you will do them to schedule them. So, for example, say Monday at 8 a.m., I will do this task. Then Wednesday at 8 a.m., I will do the second task. Then Friday at 8 a.m., I will do the. That's just an example, but I want you to schedule them in um, to down to the exact hour that you will do them and actually stick to it. And once you have scheduled in your high leverage tasks, I want you to then pencil in all of the remaining tasks from your brain dump into your schedule. And the reason why it's so important to schedule the high priority tasks first is because you cannot overschedule your week. The problem with scheduling every single thing to do is that life has so much variance that you can't really expect that every single thing that you want to do in the upcoming week will go the way you want it to. And I've tried this before. I've tried scheduling every single thing I have to do, but quite frankly, you're just going to feel demotivated and discouraged when random life events pop up, which happen to everyone, by the way, and you can't actually stick to your schedule. So prioritize scheduling the highest leverage, the 3 highest leverage tasks that you need to do the upcoming week, and stick to the schedule for those, and be lenient. Be lenient with your schedule for everything else, but be very strict about those high leverage tasks. So what this weekly planning system allows you to do is, unlike most students who are very reactive, they only do something when there's a deadline. You're going to be proactive. You're going to be doing things ahead of the curve. And you will eliminate the decision fatigue that comes with not having your entire to-do list written out. You don't have to make the conscious decision of, oh, I have to do this instead of doing this in the moment, because you're going to wake up already knowing when and what to do. And you're going to start waking up feeling less stressed. You're going to start being able to do your work more effectively. And your brain is no longer going to be wasting any effort. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you want to keep learning, click right here, and I'll see you next time.